Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And we are Those Vegan Guys. And this is another recipe video.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those Vegan Guys. I thank you.
So, the recipe The recipe we're doing today, you may have already seen mentioned if you've watched our 60-second tips video, pasta to pasta bake. What we're going to do tonight is the pasta that we make, that we save some of to do the pasta bake. That makes sense?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I've talked about this quite a bit. It's one of your favourite meals, isn't it?
Yeah. Top 3, definitely.
He loves this. I thoroughly enjoy it too. So I've got my oil heating. You going over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to start this. So the ingredients for this particular dish are this is a 1 kilogram bag. No, it's 500 gram bag of whole wheat penne. You can get that from any supermarket. Ours is from Sainsbury's. 1 bag of meat-free mince. Now, just a quick chat about meat-free mince. Actually, we really enjoy it, don't we, Jason?
We do.
This is one of the best from Sainsbury's, as far as I'm concerned, because I always liked, even when we were veggie and I had the Quorn mince, I liked my mince to be small, firm pieces. That's what this is. Whereas the one from Tesco absorbs a lot of the sauce and kind of swells up and gets really soft. So this, 1 Italian chopped tomatoes.
Just pull it back a little bit. Just the light's reflecting slightly off it. Yeah.
And 1 passata with basil. And I've also got some little tomatoes that I'm just going to chuck in, and an essential ingredient,
Of course.
a courgette. And this actually stays nice and crunchy in the sauce. So anyway, let's get started. With a pair of scissors. I've already got some vegetable oil in the wok there. To start browning off this mince. Ready for the sizzle? Oh, I do like a sizzle. I usually use about 3/4 of the bag actually for this, and then I'll save that for something else. Excuse me while I whack it back in the freezer. So that's my soya mince, and basically I'm just going to brown that off so that it's nice and browned. Funnily enough. So now that the mince is browned off nicely and all the pieces are sealed separately kind of thing, I'm going to cut the courgette into 4 long strips, so basically quarter it lengthways, and then just some nice thin slices. This is the next ingredient to go in, and believe it or not, it does stay firm. It just adds that nice light bit of extra crunch to the sauce, because of course the meat is very meaty, and there's a lot of tomato and basil flavours in this, so it's just something extra. And sometimes I add peas and olives to it as well, frozen peas, just a handful in the sauce about 5 minutes before serving. It's just a way to get more vegetables in there, add a couple more textures, make meals a bit more interesting, and flavour, of course. So my courgettes, all chopped into nice long quarters, and literally you just whack them in the pan and then carry on stirring for a little while. Yeah, I'll just keep that going for about 5 minutes and then we'll have the next ingredient. Right, I've had my mince and my courgettes frying for quite a while now, and they're lovely. So now it's time to add the carton ingredients, which are the Italian chunky chopped tomatoes. Sainsbury's Taste the Difference, and they really are chunky. Lovely. Add them, and I add my Italian tomato passata with basil, and that's the very nice liquidy bit that's going to give it the saucy consistency. And we just mix that through. Now if you like me and Jason, see that bit of tomato come out of that pan then try and get me?
I saw it.
It landed on the floor there.
It's becoming a habit.
Well, now you don't get to be pasta sauce with the rest of your friends, so more fool you. A little glug. And we're probably going to put that in, actually.
They do say, whoever they are, but they do say, never put wine in a meal that you're not prepared to drink. And we always use wine that we're prepared to drink, don't we?
We do, although I remember not too long back, he says that, it's a good few months ago, we got a bottle of wine and we weren't keen on it, and I said leave it for cooking, and I had it in here for a good couple of months, but it had already been opened and it went really kind of vinegary, but it was still amazing with food.
Yeah. Meh.
There you go, it's a strange thing for you. So that's how we look now. Ooh. That's how we look now. And now, basically, I'm going to let that cook down for about 20-30 minutes. Then I'll get the pasta on, which literally, you don't need me to show you that, do you? Whack it in boiling water. These bags actually from Sainsbury's always give you a time, like this one says 11 to 12 minutes on the hop, and that's usually about right. A little bit longer for wholemeal pasta. And we'll combine the two when we come back, but that's the sauce now. Like I said, I'll leave that simmering down, get nice and thick and juicy. Vanilla, forgot a really essential ingredient, Jason.
What's that? Ah, of course.
Sun-dried tomato puree with garlic. From Sainsbury's. It just adds a little bit more of that really kind of intense tomatoey flavour. So I had a really good squidge of that. And some people at this point, or later on, would add a bit of balsamic vinegar. You know, to really enrichen that tomato taste.
Yeah, me in the background here, like, I know, I'm like agreeing with you, like, oh yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, but don't put yourself down just because I do all the cooking.
I know.
Which is my... Can we just make that clear, by the way? I do the cooking because I want to. Because I'm like, you know, now and again I'll say, Jason, do your baked taters for us. And if you haven't seen Jason's baked tater video, it's there. Find it. Right, I'm going to leave that to simmer. I'll get the pasta boiling. I'll show you it combined at the end. And then we're going to be stuffing those faces with it. I lied to you. I lied to you. I'm sorry. When I said the sauce is done now, and there he is with all his tomatoes chopped on a chopping board, sat sitting there outside.
I'd have been devastated if they hadn't gone in.
Well, they would have gone in, but I just didn't want to be, you know, dishonest. The only other thing I may add is a handful of peas, but you don't need to see me do that. It will basically be adding a handful of frozen peas to it. And I'm going to get the pasta on now, and then you'll see it all come together in a big pan of gorgeousness. So my pasta is cooked and drained, and the sauce has been on for ages now, and I did add peas. Oh, I did add peas, and all I do now is whack the sauce in with the pasta. Any Italian viewers will probably be, you know, I was going to try and do an Italian accent then, and I can't. I can only do the Father because the Family Guy version.
And that's just offensive.
It is. But yeah, a lot of people said that you should always add the pasta to the sauce. And the only reason I don't is that the pasta pan's bigger, basically. And then we just give it a really good swirl around and make sure that the pasta and the sauce are mixed in really, really well together. The good thing about using penne is it's a little bit like a small cannelloni. It's a tube when all said and done. So some of the mince and some of the sauce gets in the tube, which makes it absolutely gorgeous. And of course there are a lot of optional things that you can add. You can add a lot of fresh garlic. I don't bother because the double concentrate tomato puree I get has garlic added. And here, Jason, is our finished pasta, which we will show you in the bowls in just a second. Aye, if you're watching this, you've got to the end of our video, so well done for that. And we appreciate you watching. We'd love it if you liked this video, shared it with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel, and
click the bell for notifications.
And that way you find out about all our future videos. And there's a lot coming, honey, let me tell you.